Hi, Weenies! Wow, what an interesting day Phil had yesterday, And boy, was he pissed. This fool really thought he was gonna get $300 last night. He really played a game that was famous 2 years ago because he thought I was gonna bring him $300. That's how desperate he was. And just like a child that doesn't get his way, he threw a tantrum in his daily rap. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. So let's react to that together. But I hope you guys are having a wonderful Tuesday. It's chilly here where I am, and so I'm wearing a sweater. Very comfy, very cozy. And remember, if you like my content, make sure you like and subscribe. And let's get started. Okay, guys, let's listen to what Philbert has to say.
Good evening, everybody. Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Monday, the 5th of May, 2025, Cinco de Mayo, and happy Cinco de Mayo to anyone who celebrates it. And what I like to do is give you a recap of what went down today, and I'm going to be honest with everyone because you know I'm an honest dude.
He's an honest dude. You know who says stuff like that? A dishonest dude. Who says that?
I had a great day today. I felt like all the gameplay was amazing, but overall, at the end of the day, I got to be honest, I'm a little disappointed, and I'm going to explain why in a moment, okay?
We all know why. The only reason you're ever disappointed, Phil, is if you don't get your money when you want it. You don't got to explain nothing. We already know.
So we opened up today with a fun level 1 podcast covering various news topics, including Gears of War getting a remaster that's actually going to come out in the summertime and actually be on PlayStation for the first time ever, if you can believe it. Great news about Clair Obscur Expedition 33 selling like gangbusters and essentially crushing its competition, including Assassin's Creed Shadows, which is ironic because the people who made Expedition 33 are former employees of Ubisoft. They actually quit to do their own work. Switch 2 customization and more. It was a good news-filled show, and I announced on the show that I was pleased to be bringing Blueprints back to a daytime stream because previously when I had played it as a night stream the last couple of times, I got major complaints of people saying, we love the game, we want to be there to watch and support it live, but we can't because we live in Europe. So basically, Blueprints apparently has a heavy European, viewership among my fan base. So being that I listened to that feedback, I shifted Blueprints back to a day stream.
Any chance that he thinks he'll get more money out of something, he will do it. Yet he is so anal about his schedule. But the only exception with anything with Phil is money. Of course.
And we played it as the main gameplay stream today, okay? So, here is the thing. We were at 47 out of 50 goals hit. We had many opportunities over the last few days to hit extra support goals, and we just didn't do it. We had, I believe it was a stream, Minecraft stream, or the stream before, where we were very close to hitting an excess goal, which would have gotten us great momentum to do this marathon sooner rather than later of the Viewer's Choice Marathon. That's the big reward that we're coming to at 50 goals hit. But it just kind of like never happened. We get close, we get momentum, everyone was excited, and we stalled, we didn't hit it, okay?
I don't know, Phil. Maybe, how much is it? 3 goals is $450. Maybe your tiny little audience and like your one whale that's left can't afford to give you that much money. And then the next day you expect $800, $1,000 from them for your marathon. It's the beginning of the month. Everybody paid their Phil bill, Phil. You make sure that they do, because when they're late, you add interest and late fees. I can't believe this guy. I can't believe it. It gets better. It gets better. Let me let him continue because it just gets better.
So, today, first stream, Blueprints. Amazing. Great progress. In fact, guess what? We saw the credits. Now, just for the record, the credits are where most people actually stop playing the game, but technically are not the end of the game. The credits of Blueprints just mean you got to room 46 out of 45, and now there's more stuff to do, more mysteries to solve, more puzzles to unlock. So I actually can't wait to play it again and do it all again and solve even more and keep going. The good news is for Blueprints, better attendance, better engagement, better support, we hit a goal, we exceeded a goal, and we were starting to get momentum. We had over 200 bucks of support and then just stopped dead. And that's disheartening because, again, that was the opportunity to hit that extra goal, get that momentum pushing, and get that marathon all this much sooner.
So he's about to explain why, if the marathon was today, why it would be more beneficial to him. He wants these people to give him money on his time, not on their time, not on how much money they have left after they budget in their bills and their lively expenses. No, 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 no. You have to budget in the money you give to Phil on his time. So that way we meet the goal when he wants you to. Like, I don't understand. Somebody gave me a really good sandwich shop analogy today, and I'm going to use it once we get to that part where I feel like it is appropriate. So let's let Phil continue to scold his audience as to why he's upset with them for not giving him money when he wanted him to.
As I explained to everyone on the podcast today, it totally would have been awesome if we would have had a situation where we hit 3 goals today and we could do the marathon tomorrow. Why? Because tomorrow would have been perfect. It would have split my week completely in half. 3 days of normal gameplay, 3 days of normal gameplay, marathon in the middle. Also, tomorrow, I can't do a podcast. I'll explain about that in a moment. So I would have come on late, but then would have still had an extra long stream and it would have been perfect. But
y'all didn't do your part and get me the money that I needed to. So this is your fault that I'm upset. It's your fault for not opening your wallets, whether you had enough for your daily expenses or not, and give me the money that I needed to do what I wanted when I wanted. Phil, you sound like a greedy, spoiled brat. You are 43 years old, and you're demanding money so that way you could do something on your time for something that's supposed to be a reward for your audience. I don't understand. I don't think anybody understands your logic. Your greed has no bounds, dude. Your greed, your stupidity, your abuse has no bounds. It is actually insane.
we couldn't get that momentum. We couldn't motivate people to contribute more, and we didn't hit 2 goals on the first stream. The late stream tonight was the premiere of Dave the Diver, an indie game that people have asked me to play since the day it came out 2 years ago.
2 years ago. He finally gave in to playing a game that people have been asking for 2 years ago. Not 2 days ago, not 2 weeks ago, not even 2 months ago. 2 years ago. Do you understand? Okay, this is where the sandwich analogy comes in. So imagine you have a sandwich shop. And that sandwich shop has a dwindling audience, has a dwindling customer base. They're dying out. Happens. So what the sandwich shop thinks is like, hey, you know what? Our customer base told us that this sandwich was really good 2 years ago. Maybe this will bring people back. Now, Phil, nobody wants a sandwich that was famous 2 years ago. At least not the majority of people. Like, if you're trying to hit a goal for something, if you're trying to bring people in and get them excited for something, you don't use old things. Plus, he explains later why he thinks that people wanted him to play Dave the Diver. I can't wait till we get to that part. But you get what I mean with the sandwich, right? You can't expect people to want things from 2 years ago as much as they did then and still have that same hype now. Your sandwich shop is going under, Phil. Under.
Now, to be quite honest with all of you, I think some of the reason behind that is silliness. I think that people think that characters in Dave the Diver look like me. There's a character named Dave, the main character, who's giant. He has the body of essentially Boogie, Boogie the content creator.
Phil, stop.
But he has my kind of like facial hair and almost hairdo, but he doesn't have my facial features. So he kind of looks like an insanely bloated version of me. Okay. There's another character in there called Cobra who literally looks like an old version of me now. He's wearing shirts like this with undershirts, and he has hair like me and a goatee like me, but he has all white hair because he's older. So there's 2 characters in the game that look kind of like me. And I think that's part of the reason people making memes and stuff saying, "Oh, look, we want to have we want to have Phil play this game so that we can make references that he looks like this character or that character or whatever." And I totally get that. Okay, I do. But
Yeah, Phil, yes. That's totally why they wanted you to play it. Sure, it's not the fact that we call you Dave as an insult. Okay, and he may look like the character, but that's not it's the joke. He's part of the joke. You can't pull a wool over his head. He's so smart. He gets it. We're got. Our joke is figured out. Not him. Oh my god, it's all about him. It's just like me for real, for real, for real. Phil, stop. Jesus. Don't be insulting Dave the Diver like that. He is insulted. He is gonna sue for slander.
also, the game is good. So basically, Dave the Diver is a game where you dive and it's a roguelike where you're fishing, you're hunting for items, you're unlocking story elements, and you're surviving. Then you take all of that back to a sushi restaurant and you do serving of dishes and things at the sushi restaurant. So it's basically 2 games in one. Okay. And you might say, well, what convinced me or what inspired me to just play Dave the Diver out of nowhere 2 years after it had been released? Because it
Oh, I know, I know. I have the answer to this question, teacher. Yes, yes. The student in the back. Me? Yes, that's what the fuck I just said. Oh, it's because uh money? Very good. A plus. You pass on to the next grade.
actually came out around April of 2023. Here we are in May of 2025. Well, not only the people who had asked me to play it over all these years, but also basically, this morning I gave people 3 options. I said, we're doing an indie night, and we could either do number 1, more Balatro, number 2, Schedule 1, or number 3, Dave the Diver. And we did a poll. Dave the Diver won like 80%. Okay. So, all right, Dave the Diver it is. I went and bought the game for to play tonight. So here's what happened. I started playing the game. I started liking the game. I actually really enjoyed the game. But as I played it and got immersed in it, the chat decided to not pay attention. Most people who were there didn't talk about the game. The entire Kick chat was derailed by idiotic LARPing trolls who literally were spamming the fucking chat the entire time with nonsense that had absolutely nothing to do with the game. They were fighting with each other. They were acting like 4-year-olds to try to derail the stream.
So let me see. We're in a classroom, essentially. How appropriate was my last skit? Oh my god, I didn't even realize. Where you have to pay attention to Phil and you have to engage and talk about the game. You're not allowed to talk about anything else in the chat, especially not sports. Like, what are they? Are they children? You do not have that much control over your audience, Phil. Like, that is actually just so freaking gross. I'm telling you, he's an abusive boyfriend. He has to have control over what you do, what you say. And if you don't go along with what he wants you to do, then you're the bad guy. I really don't understand his logic behind the things that he does. I don't get it. But I do know that he's a controlling, sad little man because he has no control over the rest of things in his life, so he has to control the people in his chat. Who cares if they're not engaging? Who cares if they're not talking about the game? At least they're there giving you a view. It's the rules, guys. It's the rules.
I ignored it and I continued to play and enjoy the game. However, the derailment in Kick Chat definitely made that crowd not really like the stream that much. On the YouTube side, to be honest, there were some people who were enjoying, but for the most part, it seems like people were disengaged. Now, how did it do attendance wise? We didn't even have 170 people on YouTube. And the thing about Kick was, at first we had maybe 50, 60 viewers, but then I got put on the front page for an hour. So I got boosted by a couple hundred viewers, and then it went right back down, and it didn't really have any impact. So overall,
I wonder why. Because you're freaking boring. Boring. Do y'all realize how fake he gets when he knows he's on the front page of Kick? Like, he is so fake. Like, he tries not to beg as hard as he usually does, and it bothers him because he knows it's wrong. He knows what he does to his normal audience is wrong, and that's why he shuts it off on, like, the videos for his YouTube channel, and he doesn't do it when he finds out he's on the front page of Kick. Fake. Fake as hell, Dave. Be you. Be you around everybody. Don't be scared. Coward. Scary.
people seem to not like it. And that disappoints me because honestly, I do think Dave the Diver is a good game, a unique game, a fun game. It's kind of in line with the other indie games that we've been trying to play to do different stuff. I don't understand why people don't like it. I literally have no clue. I'm lost because personally, I'm really enjoying it. Okay. So it did disappoint me that basically people didn't seem to like it. It didn't really resonate with them.
What he means is that people didn't really seem to like it, is that they didn't give him money to play it. People may have enjoyed watching him do it, but not everybody has money to give you. What did you need? $300, Phil. So stupid. So greedy. Anyways,
And in addition to that, guess what? We didn't even get halfway to a support goal. So last week I said Disco Elysium isn't working. People aren't showing up or engaging or supporting with it. People want more indies, though. They're saying they want indies night, do a different game. So I asked people specifically, what do you want? We want Dave the Diver. Okay, I'll buy it. Let's play it. People don't show up, they don't engage, and they don't support. So what's going on? Like, I really want to ask this honestly now. What's going on? Because Disco Elysium wasn't working anymore. So I played what you literally told me to play, and that also didn't work. So what's going wrong here? People like Minecraft, people like Call of Duty, people like Blueprints, people like Clair Obscur, and people like Oblivion. But I try to do something fresh and different with the indies, which people have been screaming for years. I can finally play them. People tell me they want them. I mix it up. I change it up. I do what you want. Failure. That's disappointing to me.
failure. Again, failure means he didn't get his money. That's so twisted. That's so twisted. He is such a greedy fucking hog that it's not even funny anymore. I hope people seeing this daily rep makes them realize that he is demanding your money. He's not even asking for it anymore. He is demanding it. And if you don't give it to him when he wants it, this is the kind of treatment that you get. Like, you aren't there to watch his stream. You aren't there to just support by watching. You are there as a dollar sign. It's disgusting. It's foul. There's even a few comments in there that we're going to look at afterwards because he's been deleting comments. I wish I would have screenshotted more, but I screenshotted the ones this morning. There was only like 4. There was like 15. He deletes comments. He doesn't like getting criticism. It's wild.
I was hoping tonight we were going to get people coming by who were like, man, I've been waiting for Phil to play this for years, finally. And we were going to get good support. We were going to hit 2 goals. And therefore, tomorrow we were going to be able to do the marathon.
Phil, I don't think that those people from 2 years ago are still around. Be honest with yourself. Be honest. He saw money signs with this. He's like, yes, we're going to get my $300 and I could get my $1,000 and get drunk tomorrow.
Instead, it's like back to square one. To be honest, I don't even know if I should play Dave the Diver again. And on top of that, tomorrow is going to be a normal streaming day where we have to hit 2 goals to unlock the marathon. And I don't know if we're going to do it because the streaming day is a weird day where I can't do the podcast. So yeah, I am disappointed. I'm disappointed because I directly asked my viewership for feedback on what to do. I gave you exactly what you asked for. And for some reason it didn't work. And I'm lost and confused about it. I really am.
He's lost and confused, guys. You hurt him so bad. He's so disappointed in you. Again, are you a parent? Are you a teacher? I don't understand. Who cares if a content creator is freaking disappointed in you? They shouldn't be disappointed in you, ever. It's not their place. This is some weird relationship that he's having with his audience, and it's very unhealthy for both parties. Somebody needs to make a freaking movie about a situation like this. Hollywood, call me. I have an idea.
When we were doing the indie games previously, like Kiosk or a game about digging a hole and stuff like that, they worked. Yet Dave the Diver, a tried and true game that people for 2 years have praised and said is amazing, doesn't work. I don't get it. I don't.
Maybe because it's from 2 years ago. I don't know. I'm just putting it out there, Phil. Putting it out there. Your sandwich that was famous 2 years ago isn't famous now. I don't know business like you though, so I can't say.
I'm confused. I'm disappointed. I'm upset because I really, really was looking forward to doing the marathon tomorrow, and now it's looking like this may be delayed several days. Okay, so here's the deal. I'm going to upload the Dave the Diver gameplay. Please give it a look. Give me your feedback. Let me know what you think. And let me know why you think you failed, because I really had a great time. If you watch it, I think you're going to see how I'm really enjoying the game. I'm having a good time learning its mechanics or whatever. The story's interesting. So I don't know what's happening, okay?
Phil, I don't think that you don't understand. I know that you don't understand that people don't have money all the time. People don't have an endless surplus of money that they get every day, minus like the little percentage of people that do. but they're not watching you. These people have checks that probably come in bi-weekly or bi-monthly. And that money has to last them until their next check. So you're asking these people to give you more money that they probably can't afford. Jesus. I can't even say anything more about it. It just baffles me, as it does everybody else. But he's really showing his true self here.
Now, here's the deal. Tomorrow, Tuesday, the 6th of May, I cannot do a podcast. I am going to be busy earlier on in the day, and I honestly don't know when I'm going to be free. I'm hoping to be free by 1 p.m. Pacific time, and if I am, I will start my stream then, and we will jump right into gameplay of Oblivion Remastered for around 2.5 to 3 hours, okay? Now, what am I saying about, oh, I think this is going to be bad? Here's why. People are not going to know. They're going to come for the podcast, even though there is none. They're going to be disappointed. They're going to leave and not come back. I'm going to start the stream later because I have to. It's something going on behind the scenes that I can't change. And they're going to come late and they're like, oh, I didn't know he was streaming today. So now I guarantee you that first stream, we're going to have way low attendance and almost no support.
What he's doing right now is something that politicians do. He's fear-mongering. He's like, look, all this bad is about to happen. This is going to negatively impact my life. And so it's going to negatively impact the content that I'm giving you. Oh, this is so bad. This is so scary. Like, it's, he's making it seem way worse than what it really is. And plus, he's just throwing out a bunch of what ifs. Like, this is the possibility of this happening. It's not guaranteed, but he's manipulating these people, conditioning them to be scared of change. Freaking sicko.
And that sucks because we were on pace and with momentum to do the marathon. So now, tomorrow night, it's going to be Black Ops 6 multiplayer. Now, that will be a totally normal Black Ops 6 multiplayer stream. All right? No different than usual. On time, everything good. I hope people will show up for that to engage and support it. And I'm hoping that by the end of Tuesday, we have hit 2 support goals. So we hit the 50 milestone, and then we can do the Viewer's Choice event come Wednesday. All right? I really, really hope so. Because I don't want to have this keep getting pushed. Keeps affecting the schedule. Now no one knows what's going on each day. To be honest, I wanted to do it on the weekend. That didn't happen. I wanted to do it tomorrow. That didn't happen. And again, the reason I'm actually disappointed has nothing to do with support. It has to do with I'm doing what you guys are asking me for. And for some reason, repeatedly, it's not working.
So you are mad at support because you're doing the things that you think is going to make you money, and it doesn't. Stop lying. Oh, but he's an honest guy. He said that in the very beginning. He's an honest guy. Stop lying, Phil. Lying to people's faces is actually sick.
I directly asked you what you wanted to play tonight. People said, Dave the Diver. So I buy it. Where is everybody? I don't get it. All right? So, undoubtedly, tomorrow is probably going to be a suspenseful shit show. People are not going to know that there's no podcast. They're going to show up. Where is it? They're going to not come late for Oblivion. It's going to have low attendance, probably no support. And it's probably all going to be hinging on Call of Duty tomorrow night. So please, tomorrow, if you can, come by to the gameplay when it's live. If you're wondering when exactly that first stream will start, I will post up at They Call Me DSP on my X account and on my posts tab here on my channel. I'll make a public post saying, hey, I'm going live now. Please join me. And I really, really hope that by the end of tomorrow, it's all said and done, locked in, and we can do this marathon for Wednesday. All right?
And so that way y'all can give me $1,000 or more, and I can drink because I'm a recovered alcoholic. I just, how does he not hear himself? And then he doesn't listen to people like me that say things back to him so he can hear how freaking idiotic it sounds and how crazy it sounds.
If not, again, it's not the end of the world, but it is frustrating as a creator to try to do stuff that you guys are going to show up and engage and support with. And
it's not the end of the world, but it is. Pretty much what he just said. It's not the end of the world, but it is.
At this point, I just don't know what to tell that is. I listen directly to what you say, and it still doesn't work, So, what should I have done tonight? I don't know. Would more people showed up for Schedule 1? Would people have showed up for Balatro? Should I have just done a chill night where I just do Q&A? I've literally done nights where I just sat here and talked with you guys Q&A for 2 hours, and I've made over $300. I could have done that tonight maybe, and we could have actually hit the goals. I don't know.
Yes, less effort. Anything for less effort with Phil. He's tired of playing games. He's trying to cut it lower and lower and lower. He just wants to sit on his ass and talk about things that he doesn't even understand.
Maybe sometimes it's not just all about gameplay. And I need to just call an audible and be like, screw it. Screw it. We'll just have a chill night where we just talk, right? I don't know. Anyway, I hope you understand where I'm coming from. I want your feedback. Leave comments on this video. Let me know tomorrow on streams what the heck's happened and where to go from here. I'm actually debating, should I play Dave the Diver again? Because I have another night open on Friday night, and I honestly don't know what to do. Okay? Everyone, thank you. Have a good night. Hopefully tomorrow we can lock this in, and then we can have the schedule for the rest of the week planned. But in the meantime, have a good night. Enjoy the Dave the Diver gameplay. See you tomorrow. Peace out.
Okay. And let's look at the comments that I was able to capture, and I'm sure they're gone. At the end, I'll put a screenshot if there's any more left or any more gone. We'll see. So you scroll down. Okay. So you see, people are doing what he asked, commenting, giving feedback. He deleted about 80% of them because he can't handle feedback, especially when it tells him that he is what he is, and that's greedy. I guess we'll see if he's deleted any more. He might not even be awake. He probably won't delete them until later. So we'll see. We'll see how today goes and see how horrible the begging is going to be, because I know it's going to be pretty bad. But that's it, guys. Tell me what you think in the comments. And if you like the video, just make sure to hit the like button and subscribe so you can see more. Hope you have a wonderful Tuesday. Know that you are deserving of a very popular sandwich. Not 2-year-old sandwiches. I love you guys. Bye, Weenie. And for the record, Dave the Diver is way cuter than Phil. So, take that as you will.
And I'm playing, I'm like, dude, this is my fucking life. This is exactly what happens to me on a daily basis.